Miss Kim, I'm sorry I had to do this video like that, but I tried doing it your way and it's like circling. So I'm gonna try my best. For the disinfectant wipes, I'm using Huggies pull-up wipes. I have my son's phone as my clock and my timer. I'm using these little two objects as my petri dish. I have blue and red dye for my violet, yellow for my iodine, red for my saccharin. I'm using Mickey Mouse for my loop, my clothespin, a Lindor's chocolate thing for my microscope, and some clear water as my decolorizer. And then my incinerator. Oh, there it is. I'm using a blow dryer. I'm going to try to set the phone up to where you can see it. So first we're going to start off and we're going to wipe everything down. We're going to act like nobody touched anything or cleaned anything. And I would have gloves on, but I couldn't find any gloves here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're also going to wipe down our loop. I'm going to go ahead and have my water running. We're going to stick it in the incinerator until it gets a glowing hot. Not too hot. So now we're going to take my microscope slide and we're going to put the loop through the water, and this does not hold a lot. And then we're going to rub it on the slide from left to right. We're going to go back. We're going to stick the loop in the incinerator. We're going to set this down and then get our petri dish, and we're just going to get a little bit of bacteria before, if you want to see, you don't want to kill the bacteria, you could touch it to the edge of it to see if it sizzles and it's too hot. You'll let it cool down some. So you just get a little bit of your bacteria and put it back. And then you would like to rub that onto the slide. I'm going to stick this back in the incinerator. And now we're going to set it aside because we're done with that. You're going to let your slide dry all the way so we can heat fix it. And once I'm going to put the clothespin on there, because there's barely any water on it. I'm just going to clamp it on the edge, and then you'll hold it in front of the incinerator just so it can dry real good. Make the bacteria stick to it. And so now we're going to start with our violet purple, and we're going to make sure you put some good clock. The phone's going dead. And you're going to pour it on your slide. And now we're going to let it sit there for 60 seconds. Sorry I have to do it like this. I really am a skin. And these little slides I have, it doesn't cover the whole thing. The water's just repelling on top. We are almost done. We have 10 more seconds. Okay, and we'll dump that off, and then we'll rinse it under the water. Make sure it gets all off. And the next step, we're going to take our iodine and we're going to pour it on there. There's a lot of iodine. We're going to let it sit. For 60 seconds. Yeah, 30 more to go. Alright, we're going to dump that off, and we're going to run that on the water to make sure that it's all cleared off. And then we're going to take our decolorizer, and we're going to pour it over the top, but we're going to hold it at a 45-degree angle. And we're not going to do it no more than 20 seconds. We're going to do it until it runs clear. Mine doesn't take long to be clear. And then we're going to rinse that off. And then we're going to take our saccharin, our red, and we're going to pour that on there. And let it sit for 60 seconds. So first we sterilized everything, wiped everything down. We sterilized our lid. We got our magnifying glass. You can look to see if there's anything on it and use a lens paper. There's nothing on this one. We went to the water. We got some water. We rubbed it on there, left to right. We sterilized our loop again. We waited for it to cool. We got a speck of our bacteria. We rubbed it on there from left to right. We waited for the slide to dry. Then we held it up to the incinerator, that way it can dry. And once that was, we did our violet color for 60 seconds. Rinsed it off. Iodine for 60 seconds. We rinsed it off. Did our decolorizer at a 45-degree angle. No more than 20 seconds until there's no color left. And we rinsed it off. And now we have our saccharin, and we're about to rinse it off because time is up. I do have it's over here. Lens cleaning paper, which is tissue paper, and you would wipe the bottom of it off, and if there's still some droplets on top, you can take your lens paper and just dab on it till it gets dry. And at this point, you'll put it on the microscope. I went over 10 minutes. You'll put it on the microscope, and you'll start the microscope with the stage all the way down, and the fourth objective lens, you'll put it over the light, and then you'll put your slide on there. And then you'll adjust your slide with the slide knobs until it comes into focus, or until the slide gets over the light. And then you move your coarse adjustment knob until you're able to see it. Once you're able to see it, you'll go to the 10's power lens. And you can only use the fine adjustment knob after that. And once you're able to see it, go to the 40 power objective lens. Use your fine adjustment knob. After that, you will put the objective lenses like in the middle, put one drop of oil in it, then put the oil immersion lens on it, and it should slide right across the top, and then you'll be able to see whatever bacteria it is that you're growing, whether it's gram positive or gram negative. After you're done, you will take the lens, you'll put it in the sharps container, and you'll wipe off your microscope. That is how you do a gram stain. And with that, again, I'm sorry, but the computer is still doing that. Thank you, Miss Kim.